Mhm.
Hey, we're here. Nobody else is here. That's okay.
No, it's
How are
just
you?
us. It's just us today.
It's just us. Once a week. Like, man, this time flies by, doesn't it? Man, it just gets here. I'm just so happy. I worked on Memorial Day, all right, the weekend. I took some time off and I thought about work. So everybody posted about not doing that. Thank you. And so we got two kittens, right? I meant to show the picture. Go look at my profile. Um, they've been trying to get kittens forever. So here's real quick. Here's what happened. We go to the hillbilly house. We're all hanging out. You saw the pictures, right? And we go to the barn, and there's kittens, about maybe 6 to 8 weeks old. And so they're like, "Hey, Daddy, get one." And I said yes because I'm just tired of fighting them. They wore me down years later. So we get the one kitty. We try to leave. Nope. Here comes the other kitty, like a Hallmark movie, right? Meow, meow, meow. Oh, come back, sissy, come back. So, and I'm like, hey, trying to run. I grab him and I throw him back in there and I run back out and he starts to scream through the tall grass, meow. And then my little bitty 4-year-old picks it up and says, "Oh, Cheerio, I love you." And so, see that up here? It's real small. You see this? It says sucker. Yeah, it's me.
No, gosh, no, you're
Sucker.
not. You're just a
Yeah.
good
So
daddy.
dude, and then I take it home, and the dog is now even squirrelier, so she tries to eat everybody. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. How about your weekend? Was it good? You spent family time? You actually were offline. It's unbelievable.
I was completely offline. So sorry, full disclosure, full on, like my friends that are in the hounds and not in the hounds. I've literally been offline. Even today, I tried to be online, but then I just got slammed. So this is what you get for being an entrepreneur, owning your own business, and not working for a holiday weekend because it was my nephew's graduation, high school. And then on Memorial Day, we all went paddleboarding and kayaking on the lake and then ended up crashing my boyfriend's mom's house. And we just had a wonderful time in the pool, chilling. And then we finished off the night singing karaoke together. So, anyone that I talked to on Tuesday, if you heard my voice, I'm still recovering. Do not sing aha unless you know you can hit the notes. That's my only suggestion for everyone in the world.
Okay. Well, on that note, it's the last day of the month, so this is usually where I don't pay my car registration tax, right? And so for about 42 years, well, I couldn't remember when I was born, but for most of my life, people would say "Happy birthday," and I would say, "Oh shit, I got to pay the car tax." Like that's what every year because it's the 31st. So today is my birthday, and here's the chuckle. I got a card. I got some cards and stuff from the hounds. I got singing this morning. I got a card. Thank you, Jody Lamb. All right, very nice. She loves her cards. Oh, what wasn't nice is that she put a whole bunch of those awful plastic stars in it, hoping that I would open it and it would explode all over the living room. Right? It almost did. But then even worse is that my little girl found them all and put them in a bowl and then pretty much did it anyway. So
Oh,
thank you for that. Yeah. Guess who she acts like? It's fun watching your genetics at work. We're
yeah,
glad the
no,
little
right?
one acts like mom. Thank God. So, oh, and then I've really got a chuckle because I've never done this before. This means my CRM is working very well. Um, yeah, I sent myself a happy birthday email.
Oh, did we now? Perchance,
Yeah. So
sir.
anybody in the chats and comments, have you ever sent yourself? Because I have a regular Gmail and then I have a business email, and so that's what happened. And I said, "Huh, well, thank you." I told myself thank you. So, that was the best of them all. But I did look. Oh, there she is. Thank you, Jody Lamb. So she was just gonna what I think what she does is put my show on and then throws it in her purse, like to put turns it on her phone, and I said that's okay with me. Just say hi. Um, look, Brian Sagre, thank you, buddy. All right, so let us roll the intro, whichever the one comes first. The one that comes first.
Yeah, I
Intro.
don't
Let's
you wanna
roll
end the
that
show
thing.
now? We can. We can if you want me to.
Just want hey, that's all, folks, right? Ba-da-ba-da. No, just roll the intro. We'll go intro and then we'll go out. How's that? We got a fun
Okay.
show lined up.
Wow, you're like, "Rule it. You're actually being on time? What? What?"
All right.
All right,
You
let's do
know,
this, sir.
yes, ma'am.
Are you looking to grow your business and your mindset alongside a fun and awesome pack? Grab a chair and your favorite beverage and join Mike Ashebrainer, the business mechanic, and his win win network for the Hounds of Business Happy Hour.
Oh, sweet Jesus. It's not working.
Oh, what's not
Huh.
working? I know. I'm trying to
Not
figure it out myself, my friend. I know. I'm not sure what's going
wow.
on. Like this platform has been really weird. Like it's been very odd. It's actually
It says
removed
it'll
you,
start
Mike.
soon.
Wait, sending data. It's sending data. View on LinkedIn. Why is it not doing it on LinkedIn? It's sending
It says
data to LinkedIn. That's what it's saying.
the event will start soon. When I clicked on it says pre-live.
I know. I'm
Huh.
literally in the background, sir, and it says sending data. I don't know what else to say. I will in the background.
Is Raquel's
Let
working?
me go ahead and I will send a note to tech support and be like, WTF, people. Oh, really?
Alright,
Okay,
so
so we're hey, everyone do me a favor in the chats. Tell us where you're coming from. If you guys, everyone in the chat, huge favor, everyone. Let us know if you're on Mike Asha Brainer's LinkedIn profile to stream. We would like to see that if you can. I'm gonna look you guys up real quick here and see. She's still working. Dude, I was lost, couldn't find my tribe. What? What? Okay, this is all coming from. Oh, it says we had to go to Rockies to find you. Rockies. Oh, man alive.
oh
I'm
my
on
goodness, man
Rocky's
alive, yeah.
profile. Okay. So you, Mike, if you can just start talking to everyone, I'm going to be muting myself to talk. And actually, why don't we just pull up everybody then, if you're okay with that?
Well, I have announcements, but then we could
Do you
do
want to do
whatever you
announcements
want.
first? We'll do the announcements. Raquel, if you can listen in and do the background, let me talk to tech support. Okay. I'm going to swap myself out. I'm going to pull Raquel up. She's going to talk to you and produce while I'm in the background.
Dude,
Isn't that fantastic? Well,
this is the
hello.
no, man, the live stream gods hate me. I
Every
mean,
Wednesday,
dude,
right? Every Wednesday, I
I'm
think they
so
they come together and they say we will make Mike Asherbranner's life hair on a Wednesday evening. But it's okay. I
yeah.
know you got things to do, but while Miss Sia, fixes it in over there in the back, we can definitely carry on with the show. Because
Oh, it's not even
today,
showing on
huh? Yeah,
yeah,
but I mean,
I'm
these are the things that
pixelated.
happen. You're pixelated and these are tech issues that happen. So, but that doesn't need to let the party stop, right? So we need to get going.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, so you have some people to shout out. You have definitely some, what is it that you need to shout out? You tell me.
Okay, so let's just go you throw it up there. You made the slides, I don't care what y'all do, alright?
Okay. All
Let's
right. Well, not a problem.
throw
So
one
we'll
up there.
start. All right.
John
Go for it.
Chavez. John Chavez. I see, I got that one right. Look at all these great people, hey, listening. Thank you, Janice. Seems so patient. I got Miss Positivity, Raquel. So good. All right. So the inspirational connections. If you guys haven't seen this before, see Dr. Constance Leland and it's Batman and Robin here, man, with Nicole and Guy Galindo. Uh, just going out there, spreading positivity for everyone. But this is very, very cool. And I know a lot of people won't want to talk about themselves, but you need to go do something else, like, I don't know, watch TV, or if you're here on LinkedIn and other places trying to do business and grow a business, you should talk to you about yourself. And so they want to give you a platform to be noticed, get visibility, and recognized, which is what the Hounds is all about. That's why Level Up Academy makes sense. Working with the Hounds, right? Interchangeable. So go to her profile. They're posting about it every day, right? You can't miss it. I mean, they are in your face, and you should go in there. You watch a video, all right, watch their YouTube videos. They explain why and what they're doing. And then you go and fill out your like 5 minute form or a little short form. And then you do a video. And they're going to select 50 of the people and we're all going to promote that thing. All right. because all boats rise, man. And don't sit there and think, oh, I can or I'm not good enough and all that stuff. Look at me with a pixelated face on a birthday, with the 16th problem in a row. You know what? Hey, it happens. Get the hell over it. Don't be a snowflake. Right.
But you know
And that's the
what?
self talk.
People are here because they love you and your voice carries
Yeah.
well. And you have a message to deliver. So, hey, the heck with
Yeah.
everything else, but that the community
Face for
rallies.
radio.
Don't
Face
say
for radio. Yeah.
but
So
anyway, shout out to Nicole and Guy Galindo and Dr. Constance Leland. Thank you
yeah,
so much. Amazing, y'all. Go to them every Sunday. They're man,
go
they're
to their
creating
profile.
amazing things every single day. Seriously, this community is so busy. But okay, let's move on.
And a harder go. They're on the audios and everything, like Saturday morning audios or Sunday morning. It was Sunday morning. It was like, I don't know, 8 o'clock. Unbelievable, man. 40 people were there. That's what it's about. All right. So I don't know if you evergreen. All right. And our guest today works with Joe Applebaum. All right. Then our topic today is collaboration, right? Collaboration and do's and don'ts. And this is not like an encyclopedia, right? We're just going to chime out there, have a group discussion. Folks in the comments, the audience, all the hounds, all the LinkedIn guest people, you are awesome. Chime in. You got a great question. We're going to try to get to it. All right. But we want you to know. We want to know what you think about this because it's not set in stone. Honestly, I think collaboration has is one of those few things that hasn't been tackled well. It was almost like conflict resolution in the 90s. Like it was just a thought, right? Nobody's really come in and screwed it up like they have authenticity and everything else yet. So uh, this is fun. It's like a playground. So the point of that is that Joe and I, and this is the fun part, because anybody who knows me knows that I got my computer programming degree in 2003, and I pretty much had to cheat to get through it. So it wasn't even the right career choice. Okay. Um, and I went to the flunky, which is business. So if you don't do computers, you go to business. Then if you don't pass business school, you go to communications, and after that, it's homelessness. I think Tanya told me what it was. So we're going to do an AI and networking, AI and social media, and here's why we're doing it. So the question is, why is Joe my guy? Why am I doing this? Because it's like when you get these messages and like I'll give you an example. Affirmations. For the longest time, I hated affirmations. I never saw a wealthy, successful, sexy person have to stand in the mirror and tell themselves they are that 50 times a day. What I didn't understand is that I didn't hate affirmations or even the law of attraction. I honestly hated the stupid way it was taught and the goofballs who were running around like trying to swindle me out of money. So that's what I felt about AI, Chat GPT, all these things. And so I met Joe. Joe Applebaum popped up through Sam Bergdahl, and we put Hank 3 and goofy songs and bluegrass songs in this thing. We're making up stuff and we're just having a ball. And I'm like, yeah, that's see if somebody would have came at me with that, I could have got down with that. I could have learned about that. It was very simple. It wasn't that extravagant. And he wasn't stupid when he talked about it. What else could you ask for, Raquel? That
Absolutely. You can't ask for anything more. My goodness, that's like everything, right?
no.
Like give it on a silver platter. But okay. All right. Well, that's
June 7th.
awesome.
June 7th, 2 p.m. Eastern time, because nobody see it goes on Central, sorry. And Raquel. Right. 2
Mm.
2 p.m. June 7th. So Wednesday, before the Hounds of Business next week, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Joe and I will be co-hosting on Restreams, my profile, his profile, probably a bunch of others. And we're going to be giving information out that's really useful stuff. All right. At the end of this, you should be able to have an understanding of business development, understand how to stay ahead of the competition and how you can improve, all the networking, marketing, prospecting, all of that using AI and using it in a way that's not nerdy or goofy, that it's very practical. So I'm excited. I don't know anything. I'm going to show up just country blind as normal when it comes to this. So at least there'll be entertainment value, right? But he knows a lot of good stuff. And I'm excited. So mark your calendars. The event will go live tomorrow. You can go to Joe's. He's got the event today. Uh, you'll see me getting educated real time. So if you're kind of awkward, you're not sure, you like to know about it, but you can't get away with all the fluff. Yeah, show up to this one, man. It'll be all right. So who
Awesome.
else did we got?
Yes, sir.
Who else did we got? Who's next? Oh yeah. So Wow. All right. So anybody who knows me at all, or you will really quickly, I don't promote anything that I don't 1000%. I don't refer a thing. You know how you say, I'll refer you, I'll let people know. No, no. Either I don't mention you or I endorse the hell out of you and sing your praises, right? There's no middle ground for me. There's yes and no. All right. And that's why I love the hounds, is because it gives us a chance to vet and get to know people, right? So if they aren't a good fit or they're dishonest or selfish, we'll know that. So these folks, man, woo, I ain't gonna speak for 12 weeks, 12-week mastermind. It's week 3, and already 2 of us are starting to see massive uptakes in our what our results, our business, inbound. It's insane. It is insane. I've got documents. Today, the lady in the class was like, "I did this and I did that. My stuff increased today." Go to Tanya, Eberhardt, go to her profile and read her post today. Dude, it happened to me. Very, very similar. So this is insane. So anybody who's real estate or just wanting to learn more about branding in general, all right, this is the place to go. Now, I've been around on this show for almost a year, right? I've been on the hounds. I've been doing what I do for almost 2 years. You've never heard me go crazy over anybody, much less the dadgum branding folks. All right. This is a real deal, so go check it out. There's a link, if you could put that link on here or while we talk, there's a Hounds link. Use that link, all right? Um, where's it at? The QR code will take you there, but we wanna make sure that, they know the Hounds because that kinda gives people, like, perks and things like that typically. So use the link or just go ahead and scan that QR code. These guys are great, and if you don't get value out of just this, then you must have been asleep because there's these folks are no joke, and they're down to earth, or they wouldn't be hanging out with me. So I love them, man. They're from Georgia, so I gotta love them. I mean, they're they just that they're perfect. They're just great people, and they have a heart of gold. Matter of fact, didn't you unbox something for Michael Carr? He has a nonprofit, right? He does a nonprofit and they gift out. You unboxed something for them, didn't you?
I sure did. It's Be My Blessing. Oh my gosh, you do not know. It's amazing. It's right behind me and it's honey. And it's just I did it over on Saturday, but they're just super amazing. Thank you so much, producer extraordinaire, as you can see up there. But yeah, so it's Be My Blessing. It's literally 100% of the proceeds go to charity. So shout out to you, Michael Carr, and to you, Tanya Eberhardt. You guys are amazing, heart of gold. And I would, like I said, I am just so lucky to be working with you guys and just collaborating and just doing amazing things. We're learning so much together. But this right here is just the perfect gift for corporate gifting. So, guys, check it out. Then the story behind it is amazing. So, shout out to you.
Yeah, no, and this is the heart and essence of who we are. It's good enough. Hey, we built successful businesses. We're well known, and we can just disappear and do what we want. To hell with everybody else. All right, not that's not these
Absolutely.
folks. These folks don't have to do. They just want to. You gotta love it. They don't have to go do these things. They don't have to do this stuff anymore. They want to. It's just in them. That's what good people do. They want to push up others and help up other people, right? That's what it's about. And then they put back into to folks who need it. I can't. I'm going to gush all day long. Go check these folks out. Follow, connect. And here's the thing. It, I used to be almost closed minded, very narrow minded. All right, not closed minded because I would be homeless by now if that was the case. So I wanted to make sure that I don't care if you say yes or no, man. That just happens, right? If you walk in and somebody says, "Would you like a haircut?" No, thank you, ma'am. I'm bald. Right? That's okay. It's logical. But here's what I don't like for most of my life, I would say no before I knew what the hell I was saying yes and no to. That's what get the info, ask questions, do the digging, do your research. There's tons of stuff, tons of people, and then say, I understand this. Because if something can be life changing, seriously, if something can change your life, just like me doing the live stream and reaching out to all of you all and doing all this without a clue, if I had said no to that based on bad info, whew, man, right? Get the information, figure it out, make a decision. That's what we're trying to I don't know the answers. Who the hell does? Just be around the right people in the right environment. All right, so go. You got to throw a picture up, or I won't stop, man. You know me.
Okay, well, if you allow me, sir.
You just got to cut me off. Go ahead.
All right. Well, shameless plug here. I know that he always supports my show. Well, without Mike Asherbrenner and the Hounds of Business, I wouldn't have my own show. So thank you so much for the support. So I invite everyone every Saturday, the Raquel's Connection Corner, as I call it endearly, Rocky's Connection Corner, it's on. So 10 in the morning Central Time. Mike, it's Central, not Eastern Standard Time. But yes, so for those in the East Coast, it is 11 a.m. this coming Saturday, and we have a very special program, y'all. Y'all don't want to miss it. Just know that we're going to have four amazing guests, well, including me. Three amazing guests, and we're going to talk all things Texas. So it's going to be a cowboy yeehaw, hello kind of show. So don't forget 10 a.m. on Central Time on Saturday. Okay, thank you so much.
11 a.m. Eastern. All right, good deal. Eastern. That's 11 Eastern because that's what the world works on, right, Dina Leskowitz? New York City time. All right. And we've got what? Last but not least, I know we got a lot, but that's okay, man. Look, you all have made this thing, this community, and all these great folks explode, right? We had 3 live streams. Now we got what, 300 or so, 30? I don't know. Um, this is what it's about.
Seriously, it is so hard to keep
Yeah.
up with all the live streams, and then sometimes there's like not enough time during the day. All the live streams collide, and I'm like, oh my gosh, live stream hopping is a thing, y'all. No joke.
Yeah. No, big time, especially in here in the house. But how great what kind of good problem is that? Like, like that nobody wants to hear you whine about look at Sia. I love Sia. She's just back here scolding me. I don't even know what I did wrong. I love it. I'm like, bad kitty, bad kitty. All right. So you can see where this show's going, man. Look,
Oh
the mics ain't
man.
working, the internet's not working. Sia's, she ain't in the mood. So let's just look. Let's throw Thane. You got Thane's picture. I know that's the last one, isn't it? Did we do
I
Thane yet?
did we? No,
Thane
probably
Isaacs? We
not.
didn't do Thane Isaacs. So I think I
Um.
mentioned that last week, but then I got screwed and got kicked off my own show and couldn't even do that. So Thane
Okay.
sent me the cassette tape. I think I told y'all. So when I went to Dallas and mother-in-law, she put the I don't know how she did it. She put our mail on top of the bookcase, but there's like a 8-foot difference. I don't know, like she got a ladder and did it. I don't know. So a year late, like a month or so later, I find my mail. And Thane's over here asking me about a cassette tape, and I'm thinking he lost his mind. So I'm just ignoring him because I don't know what the hell he's talking about. And that's what I do. I just shut it off. So he sent me the cassette tape, which I need to go on eBay because this might be like $100. I didn't know, like, is there still a company making these? Well, let's find out because Thane and Thane Scott and oh no, what's his um Ronald. I can't believe Ronald. All right, Ronald. All 3 of those guys, man, from Coffee on the Peak, they're gonna be here next week on Wednesday. Mark your calendar, man. Don't miss it. These guys are fantastic, phenomenal, down to earth, real. This is awesome. And he was also talking about the coffee. Now I gotta buy a grinder for my coffee beans. So anybody who wants to give a birthday wish over here to a redneck, right? I'll send it back to you if you pay the postage. But I need to get this ground. And yes, whoever Randy House, before you say it, yes, I was going to take my mallet and just bash them, uh, but that just seems rude in this case. So I'll go do it the right way. This Kroger, remember the grocery stores when I was a kid in the '80s? Remember the grocery stores? Didn't they used to have a grinder? I haven't seen it there, like a bean grinder. I haven't seen it for years, man. Haven't seen it at all. Used to
I
be a big
have
stinky
no clue what you're talking
oh,
about.
man. Yeah, anyway, I don't know what people say, "What the hell is he talking about?" Who knows? Alright. So, if let's move on. Let's go get the show started because I just wanted to have a relaxed, fun, just a no prep, no questions just, "Hey, we had such a fun conversation last time, Sam and I. So let's bring Sam up if you're ready to do so. Um, let me tell the world how I met her. I really don't remember how I met her. I just saw a Canadian girl with the bangs like that, and I just said, okay, well, like that's all. Yeah. I, so she said, "Hi, would you like to talk?" And I saw the bangs, and I'm like, "Yeah, how can I say no to the bangs?" So yes, I know I embarrass you, but what the hell else
No,
to do? How
no,
are you
you
today?
have to bring attention to the bangs the time that they're cut too short. Thank you for that. But that is your obsession.
Look,
He's told me he might not even like me if I don't have bangs. So, but in truth, the reason we connected is because you had the redneck business coach or whatever it was back in the summer in your headline. And I was like, hey, I'm from Alberta. I'm a redneck. Let's connect. This is great. And
And I
that's where, yeah.
find out that there's more rednecks in Alberta than there is south in Kentucky. That is insane. And it's true because I talk to people in Canada. I'm like, "Oh, Alberta rednecks." And they're like, "Yeah," like, "They're everywhere." I'm like, "Dude, that's good to know. If I ever get kicked out of this country, I got a place to stay." Very cool.
Yeah.
A cold place, but still, right? Like a place. So, and we were talking about that last time. Like, dude, there's rednecks everywhere. You go to Uganda, there's got to be some place over there with an old tire sitting around looking like me, right?
Oh, most
Everywhere.
definitely.
So,
And they'll just have
yeah,
different
just
names
state of
for it.
mind.
In New Zealand, they call it bogan. And so it's just the bogans rolling around in their utes.
Oh yeah. Now, Debbie Hanson, thank you. Where have you been at? All right. Now we gotta go. I put her on a milk cart. I ain't seen her forever. Good to see you, Debbie. Thank you. Um, so the reason I wanted you up here, first of all, me and you had a chat like a couple weeks ago or a month ago, right? And we restreamed it, and you were blown away because people showed up. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people showed up, and that's the power of curiosity. But what was fun is they stayed because you and I had such a fun dynamic discussion, and and they interacted with it. And that's why I like Raquel. Like she can turn my goofiness into like really sensical stuff, which it's like alchemy, man. Like turning lead into gold, right? So I just thought it was great because of me and you, right? Because you work you do a lot of stuff, but you do work with Evergreen, right? You work with Joe. We just mentioned that. And everybody kind of stays in their lane. Joe does a lot of stuff in the AI sector. He does a lot of different business stuff, but he kind of puts it together so he can help people that network and try to do business and that on social. But he has a different way of going about it, right?
Hmm.
I have a different way of going, just like Donald Cohen, right? And
Hmm.
there's just we want to talk about that because if you don't collaborate with people in your will, first of all, like Sia told me, everybody's doing everybody's job, right? We're not the only ones around, dude. There's lots and lots of people that do the same crap we all do. So what we gotta I wanted to bring this up because like I said, it wasn't a topic like somebody, like it's already been played out. To me, this is a kind of it's not really a hot topic, or at least I don't hear a lot of people talking about collaboration do's and don'ts. So I wanted to bring Sam up because she was instrumental. Um, it took us a while because we were, I wasn't sure where I was with my LinkedIn and network coaching and all that good stuff. But here's what I did know. If you didn't get anything out of this talk today, look at the heart and look at the person, right? Because you never know what will change. Even if me and Sam were clearly in direct competition, even if that was the case, shit, stuff changes, right? People get fired, people start their own thing, all kind of things happen in life, right? And you never know when that'll happen. In our case, nothing happened. It just took months. We stayed in contact, and I had a client that was not a good fit for me. Let's put it that way, right? It's like I was sitting there looking at this client, going, "Oh wow, I'm probably going to make 10 cents an hour, and then all my hair will fall completely out," right? And I do that a lot, but there's good news to send to other people. So we had one client that actually wasn't bad. It was just clear that this person needed a different methodology. And I knew that. And so I called Sam. I was like, hey, do you and Joe's methods, will this fit this client? And she's like, absolutely. So I told the client, hey, I would love to work with you, but I know these people will serve you better. Now, that was and I'm not gonna lie, there was a time in my life that would have been hard to do, right? And I want y'all's input because we all try to make money, we're all trying to get going, right? And the worst thing you could do is tell somebody, go pay someone else, right? That sucks. Let's get real. But it's the right thing to do. And this is why I like Sam and all of you ladies, because you all do business this way. Your reputation, all right, is way more valuable. Matter of fact, you can't make sustainable money without without that. I think a transformer just blew out here. That was scary. All right. Yeah, my electric line just blew, I think. Um, that's okay. Nothing's working right today. So why stop now? So I think the point is that um I'm glad we had the combo because then there was a chance for it to reciprocate back. And I think opening the door, sometimes we're so scared of someone stealing or someone being, around the bushes to get us that we lose sight that that could be true. That some people are not to be trusted, especially competition. But keep your ears and eyes open, right? Because when did we meet? Like August? It was almost a
August.
year ago.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I'm glad that I just didn't let it go because things morph, right? Things evolve and change. So here we are. Had a great talk. We have Raquel here. We have Sia, who just just a saint. Well, poor woman. All right. So, what is your take on that? Because, like, what would your first advice be? How do I know if I should collaborate or not? Or what's the first step? Right. First of all, I'll set the stage. Unless Raquel, you got something to add, or do you need me to throw you a softball?
No, I was just saying gig him to Dean LeBay because he sees my Aggie flag. So gig him, hey, whoop.
Dean, Dean, is Dean here? Oh my goodness. Dean, oh wow, look
He's in
up.
the comments. He's in the comments.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
no, I see that. That's what I mean here. Like, okay, so Gail said, "Wow, look at all these people here." I could, if I name them all, see get mad at me. Look, Shelly Harrison. Oh wow, look at this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like a little kid in the candy shop. It's my birthday. I can act stupid. 42, 42. Man, I got the best Avon lady and wrinkle cream. Look at that, man. Look at that, flawless. All right, let's see ya. Um, so here's my thing, just go out there and hit the ball to people, see how they respond. And matter of fact, you can stalk the hell out of someone on LinkedIn and it's okay, right? Like it's not like it's cold call. It's not like we just met blind date style. You can watch people, right? They say ring my bell, stalk me. That's what it's the same thing, right? Playfully. So go watch people. And then when you see how they act and they're nice, ask them. Like, oh, I'm gonna throw Tanya out there. So me and Tanya had talked about this because she has a wealth of knowledge. Both of those, they know way more than branding, which is a hell of a benefit. Um, so they were talking about that, like, she had a lady and this person was in corporate branding, right? But she's not a corporate brander. So they could work together. But like it's gonna happen no matter what we do. Like I've done it a million times. As soon as I come up with something new on LinkedIn that works or community or a post, it's already being copied next week, right? Like it happens. So I just think that you should look for people in their heart, see how they are. You never know when you can partner up with those folks, man. Hell, me and Sia did it in December and January. Like that was just happened. Like who knew we were both like, screw this, we're going on our own. And we're like, hey, we both kind of work together. That's a smart move. So I'm gonna shut up and let you, whoever, pop in.
Oh, I love that.
We
Look,
love you.
I love you. Thank you so much. We love you, Mike. And this is the truth, right? So you lead by example, and that's one of the things that I've always liked to say, and at the same time do, because we are leading by example. So, for example, collaboration. What does that look like? Uh, to me, it's open to so many different avenues, so many different ways, forms, shapes, however you want to define it. But collaboration can come with so many different things, and what you can get from it, it's so monumental that you couldn't do it by yourself. That's in my honest opinion. Do they always work? No, but you do gain a lot of experience from them. So what do you think about that, Sam? Because I know you have quite some experience with collaborations as well.
Yeah, well, I think that what's really important about collaboration and actually grabbing onto it and running with it is that you can offer certain services, say for example, and then somebody else can offer a similar but different service in the same area. And instead of morphing what this prospect or lead that you're talking to, you're listening to what they're saying, instead of morphing it towards what fits for you, you can go, you know what? This would be way better for you, and actually help them, which in turn the universe will always bring that back. And so I feel like you get what you give. And so if you give somebody a chance to work with a program that's right for them, or a service, whatever that may be, and kind of let go of that paycheck, then you're always going to benefit for it in the long run.
Absolutely, I
Yeah.
think that she hit it right on the nail for sure. Yes, Mike, go ahead.
No, it sounds like bull stuff. No, 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 it really does. But it happened. It happened to me and her and other people in like a week time. Like I did it. It 2, 3 weeks later, it come back. Now I'm not going to sit here and go, "Oh, I expected that." I didn't expect nothing. Like I didn't, but it did. And again, don't take good people off your list. That's my
Mm-hmm.
thing, man. You never ever know
Well, and the
what
funny
could
thing is,
happen.
Mike, is I didn't expect that I was going to have somebody for you right away either. It wasn't at the top of my forefront. I'm going to find somebody for Mike. It was in a long conversation with this person that I realized, you know what, they will be a much better person to work with Mike. And it just
Yeah.
came and presented itself to me on a silver platter. And it was just the right choice.
Yeah, and that one person, and I got them confused. The one person, there was like super smart, loved that like case studies and things. And I'm like, dude, that's got to, because I've been around you long enough. I was like, that's Joe. He's very
Mhm.
technical oriented and he's got a process that's been, and I got a process, but it's not that intensive, right? So it made sense. It was like, okay. And then the other person was like, oh yeah, like even I was like, yeah, that we might be related. Like I was like, so the goodwill that brings, and now here we are. We showed up. We did. I don't know anything about AI, and I feel bad about it because I'm sure there's benefits that I could incorporate, even me. But because it was presented in such a stupid way all the time, in my opinion, or most of the time. But when I met with Joe, he's like, hey, let's have fun with this. And it was like 3 minutes. I'm like, all you did was just type that in. That's it. He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. So again, everybody wants to go to the whole core meat potatoes of transactions. This didn't happen because of transaction. This just happens because you had bangs and you were a redneck. I didn't know they were in Canada, and we just let it rock for several months, right? I like to think it was more intentional, but it's not. None of this was intentional. Man, do you think
Mhm.
Sia would be here for this long with me if we planned this out in a formal meeting? No, 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 hell no. She's way too serious for me, right? But she's solid through the relationship. We got to know each other. We got to actually know what we do, and we saw opportunities. And Sia is very modest. She's very opportunistic. She can see a good idea and a stupid one very well. So when I don't have the confidence, I trust her, right? Because she's like, "That's a good idea." I'm like, "Yeah, it probably is." Then, all right. So,
Yeah. So,
Tabitha,
Tabitha, yeah, I definitely want to highlight this and let's take a stab at it, you guys. Nonviolent words, stab at it, right? Okay, some say collabs are for the poor. Ooh, that's quite a bold statement. In my
wow,
take, I don't think so. I think for me, the way I see it is, but then again, I have that dreamer unicorn la la land type of mentality. I see that everybody is a win-win situation. You either win together or you win experience once you get out of it if it doesn't work out. So that I don't think necessarily if we're looking for at it from a financial standpoint, it's a starting point. I don't necessarily see it as, like, oh, they don't have money or that's what they collaborate. No, I see it as an opportunity to actually make a bigger impact as you move forward with that one step at a time. But that's just my token. I don't know what y'all think.
I have some.
hey,
I
thanks.
have words about this. So,
Yeah,
okay, collabs for the poor. Really? Does someone want to turn on the radio for me and listen to some music? The top hits that are playing right now. Those are all collabs, and they are certainly not poor people, right? So I think there is where there's opportunity to provide value to whomever it is that you're servicing, to whomever you're targeting, to whomever it is, whatever. Collaborations are extraordinarily powerful. That doesn't diminish the value of either parties that are collaborating. And full, you know, self promotion, we all have our inner lights. If you combine our lights together to a more brilliant beam, isn't it that much more powerful? Don't you hear those terms? Star power.
Mm.
So
Yes,
Tabitha, folks that say collabs are for the poor are a-holes, and I may have
yeah,
gesticulated earlier,
I
perhaps because
yeah.
prefer butt crevices, but okay.
they
Oh my
they
God.
are the
Th-
bootay
I love that.
Hey,
slots.
real
That's
quick,
savant.
Adriana hit this. She said collaboration is about abundance thinking. I think she's dead on. That I think it really,
Yes.
oftentimes, in most cases, and we're talking about people. In this case, we're talking about you and your business, and your competition or your peers or the similar industry, because we'll talk about other people who aren't in that wheelhouse. It's a different story. But she's right because uh, it's a scarcity mentality. Look, there's 900 million registered people on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn has been cleaning things up and doing a lot of great things and making it better. Right? It sucks now, but hey, they're tweaking it and making things a little better for us, and I can see that happening. So when that happens, think about this: 900 million, almost a billion. There could be 10,000 of me. And there's still take 10,000 and divide it by a billion and see how much you still got, dude. It's insanity. So I would absolutely agree uh, with Adriana that I think it comes back to a scarcity mentality of fear. And I know it sounds funny because y'all seen me go crazy like a rabbit dog a couple times, but it depends on who it is. It depends on the person. Like Sam come along, I was like, oh, there's no malice in this. She's just trying to make things happen, right? Like Sia come along. I'm like, yeah, she just knows stuff. other people come along, and that's where I think you need to use your sense. That's where your soft skills, your spidey sense. I think that makes sense. Um, and Dean says, "Rising tide lift all boats, but the hounds are ships because a boat can fit in a ship." Man, say that 6 times. Somebody else should have read that. Dean, I'm sorry. I just like poor. I almost the hell out of that. All right. Rising tide lifts all ships. There you go. I can read that one. All ships leadership. Very good team. I'm like a broken speaking spell, man. So, all right, Sam, what do you think about it? Do you think it comes from a scarcity mentality? When people kind of just go, or they could have been burned, right? I mean, either one.
Hmm.
What do you think?
Hmm. Yeah, it could definitely come from a poor experience or from learned experiences. Even maybe they weren't burnt, but they grew up learning that they needed to excel on top of everybody, and there's competition all around, and you can't allow people into your space. You have to continue forward, but it's not a mindset that has to be stuck. It's just about having conversations like this and opening people up to realize, oh, collaboration can be safe and collaboration can bring me multiples of what I already have. I think about when I'm trying to work on an idea by myself, I typically get stuck or get to a certain plateau and I don't know where to go. But once I start talking to somebody else or a couple people about this idea, suddenly the ideas start, or all the extra added ideas start to flow, whether they give me something or something else comes to me, and it all starts to piece together. And I feel like that's our consciousness really coming together and channeling something even more and really developing an idea or a business, whatever that may be. And it's just a matter of opening yourself up and stepping into that abundance mindset to really allow collaboration in with others.
It is, and I couldn't agree. I mean, look at the top people who's been on LinkedIn for a long time, right? We all know them. They collaborate. I mean, are you nobody did this alone, right? It's goofy to think that, and they continue to collaborate, and
Mm-hmm.
that's fine. And so I absolutely agree with what you're saying. To me, it's real simple because I had met a guy, and I want your opinion real quick. Uh, so I had met several people, and I didn't like them all at first. Now I just meet nice people because they see me. People who know they don't like me don't talk to me no more. This is the great thing about having a social media presence. They're like, look at me on this live stream. We're like, oh, hell no. So we don't have to go through Zooms like this anymore. But I did. I remember sitting down with a guy, and he was probably the most rude, condescending. I don't know what this guy was on. I don't know who the hell he thought he was, man. It really, so he was a country guy. I'm a country guy. And he sit there and he just badmouth. I mean, he just kind of talked like he knew me. He said, he gave me unwanted advice that was crap. He just kept, so finally, I just, I do have a tiny ego. He dug it out. And, he said something about me doing business. So I pulled out my Dallas phone book referral and I slammed it on the desk. I was like, you mean this pile here? Like, nah, I'm okay. Like, and he said, you should get yourself a database. And I was like, no, I need to get myself off this damn live stream or this conversation. What I need to do. And then I started researching it. When I started researching it, I see all fakery everywhere, man. Like, hey, let's interview this farmer. I was like, that's not a farmer, that's a paid actor. Like it. So my thing is, if you pay attention, right, and you have a conversation, it should tell you real quick. And all you got to do is ask some good, engaging questions. Um, it's just like when you date somebody on a blind date, it's horrible. It's the same thing on the Zoom. It's like, hey, you should be able to tell. I don't like this person. Then yeah, don't talk to them. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, am I oversimplistic here or what? What
No,
to me, it's that easy.
I mean, you are the king of kindergarten skills, right? You're always talking about that, and what is kindergarten skills? Is going back to the basics, the simplicity. So at the end of the day, we definitely have to go back to the basics to actually make some things work. Once you enter a collaborations or even think about entering a collaboration, what are the first things you have to look into it? Okay, have obviously respect. We have to have respect for one another in whatever industry it is, in whatever idea that you're thinking about doing. For example, ergo,
Right.
6 months ago, I didn't think I was going to be doing live streams. And guess what? A month ago, I started learning how to actually run a show. So I wouldn't have thought about that. How did I get into live streams? I got a little nudge from somebody called Gabe Leal. Shout out to you. And from that, I was just like, you know what? I have nothing to lose. Let me go for it. Fast forward 6 months later, here I am. What is an opportunity? What you cannot complete by yourself if you're holding a pebble, right? This is how it was explained to me, or how I'm going to try to explain it, is holding a pebble, it's safe. It's very easy to carry. It's just that load on you. Once you start holding a boulder, you need hands, you need more people, but you get a bigger chunk of the piece, right? So
Mhm.
I don't know. Those are my
Yeah.
thoughts.
No, you
Mhm.
dead on because our encyclopedia here, Dr. Constance Leland said before Google we had Encyclopedia Britannica and Dr. Constance Leland. So there are 556 millions of millionaires in the world, and they all collaborate. Yeah. So I mean, to think that it's poor, it's actually a very thousands and thousands of years elite strategy. So you'd be goofy not to do it. I would think y'all know me. Like somebody asked me, I told y'all somebody asked me a while back, said, "What's your weaknesses?" I said, "I don't know. I outsource that stuff, man. Like, I guess I don't have any anymore because I give it to Sia, I give it to Sam, and Raquel and Jody and all these people." And I'm not joking. It's funny, but it's true. Like somebody said, "Look, you're around all these pretty women saying you're great, and how do you keep your ego?" Yeah, because the same pretty women will be sending me text messages saying, "Knock it off, all right, donkey." And so I don't have to worry about it. I'm like, somebody will tell me when my silly ass going too far. So I want to switch gears a little bit to the outside. Like, oh, Dean LeVay, bad collaborations. Gotta gotta ask my ex-wife.
Oh,
That's awesome.
there we
Oh
go.
my God, that's hilarious, y'all. But in reality, the sadness, it is true, right? I mean, you have to think about it, right? Marriage is it's a business, right? It's like transactional business. You have to pick a right partner. So, in essence, have we ever, like, I really want to ask the questions. Have you ever had a bad experience with collaboration? And
Yeah.
what, like, not without going into details, but what was it like, and how did you recover from that, or what did you look for the next one? No,
She just
not
said, "I'm
throwing
having one
anything.
right now." She said, "I have one every Wednesday at 7."
Sam, have you ever collaborated and just said, "Oh crap on crackers, what did I just sign myself up for?"
Honestly, I don't have a horror story. I've stepping into the world of collaboration. Most of mine so far has been who can I connect and how can I just connect them with who they need. And so far, I haven't had too many people come back and say that was not. I've had one actually where it was like, you know what, I don't send me somebody like that again. I was like, oh, yep, okay. But you just kind of pick up the pebbles and continue forward until you find that boulder. So luckily for me, no horror stories.
Yeah,
That's
just one?
Yeah, no.
I'm so jealous. Gee whiz. Yeah,
well,
no,
Well,
needless
honestly,
to
Needy baby, greedy baby, when are you not jealous and thinking
I
you're
know.
FOMOing somewhere?
I know. Well, but back in the day, it was all just, but that's the fun part about, being around people who make you better. I mean,
uh,
that's like
Yeah.
Sam she's so likable, dude. And not just likable, she's skillful. And I say this all the time. There's two halves to this. There's I have the best value available for the right people, right? And I'm the most trustworthy and likable person in your wheelhouse. What the hell else is there? Like, no, what else do you want in business? I like you, I trust you, and you got the best value I can find. Ain't the game over? At that point, I don't know what the problem is. And so, wouldn't you want to align yourself with people that are like that? Just like Tanya, right? Hey, I'm in entrepreneur and small business branding. She's in corporate branding. That's probably a good win-win, right? There might be some overlay, there might be some overlap. I can see a scenario where you wake up one day and someone's using your catchphrase and you're kind of like, really? I don't know if it happened, but I can see that. We've all seen that, right? But at the same time, you got to imagine that there going to be crossover. There's going to be people sending you to other people, and people get paid with that nowadays. So I mean, it's almost insane not to do it. And then I want your all's thoughts on this. So when it comes to working and collaborating with people that are kind of surrounding, so they're not directly a finance person or a digital marketing person, right? Like for example, uh, Ariel, I said it right, Ariel Hoffman, right, and Kiki Kristen Wilkers. They are a very good team. Yeah, see, even a blind squirrel on a birthday catch a nut every now and then, right? So they were impressive to me because she was a burnout coach, Kristen. Then she did some, and then similar, right? Ariel is fitness and also does coaching in it. And they partnered up and now they're trying to find other people. I introduced them to Michael Gale. And what was amazing to me is this. They're so closely aligned. Like Kiki and Becky, and they're so, but they were like, hey, no, 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 we have different sectors that we could like. Their minds automatically went to collaboration to a degree I haven't even seen yet. So, what is your experience with that? Have you seen people who it's in their blood, man? They're trying to find ways to do it.
No, I think, the beauty of it all, is LinkedIn, and I'm not just talking specific about LinkedIn, but since we're here, LinkedIn it's such a big landscape, like huge landscape, and you will get so many different individuals from different industries, different walks of life, different experiences that add to that eclectic vibe. I know myself personally, I thrive off of eclectic vibes, and I learn and pick and choose from everything. For example, so going back to saying if I ever had a horrible, collaboration experience, I wouldn't say it was horrible, but it turned out magnificent. Mike Asherbanner, you and I, we completely did not like each other at the beginning. You can tell that story, but fast forward is giving yourself a chance, right? Letting time do its thing, coming back, learning a few skills here and there in a few months, and look at us. Look at us now.
Wait a minute. Wait, time out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I knew I didn't like you, but I didn't know you didn't like me. Are you just saying that for dramatic effect? Because
I'm
I don't
saying
believe
that. I'm saying that for dramatic effect.
You're saying that on his birthday?
Oh, I forgot White Poppy. I
you.
told you I was going to say it.
Okay. So,
How could you not like Raquel?
oh, go.
Thank
No, no, no.
you.
Right?
Thank you, Sam.
I'm like,
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Sam.
God.
shocking.
Cheers to
Because
that.
no,
Cheers.
Mm,
dadgummit.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
mm,
So, so all right. So I'm not
mm.
gonna say what she said. She came up there and made me mad in like 5 seconds, 5 minutes. I tell the whole world this story, man. I'm like, and then here, but this is true. This is what I'm saying. Some of this stuff you can't get from an academic book. You can't get from a class or course or a business seminar, man. Some of this stuff is actually people skills, EQ, and kindergarten skills. It's one of those things where I could just relate because she was just having a bad day and I had talked to several people. So it was just kind of a bad timing thing, really. I mean, I had enough wherewithal to know that. So all these fake people who pretended to have hearts and pizzazz, and then she comes along and says something crazy, and I'm like, all right, hell with this. But I didn't, and here's why. Now this is serious because this big old nose, man, it can sniff out BS and winners, man. And I knew that there was something below the surface. I don't know how, I can't explain it, but someone did that for me 13 years ago. Someone who was successful came to my house, changed my life, taught me how money works, and then gave me an opportunity to play at the big leagues. There was no reason for it. The person had to be insane. That's the only logical explanation. But they did it anyway. And so here I am going through all that crap I went through, going through all the negativity, all the crap that I've been going through for 42 years. Don't you think the reason that I can make that a useful event, all that crap that I grew up in poverty and negativity, hey, it's nice that it came out with Raquel because that's why it's like, look, she's having a bad day. She's going through some stuff. And I think deep down, she's probably an awesome person that I just had this. So I just put her in the hounds, left her alone and see what, like you would a pair of cats or something. Just put her, just watch and see what the hell happens. And yeah, so I just let her in there, potty train herself, go ahead. And what happened was there was a pivotal point that something happened. We had a serious conversation and it exploded from there. And then Gabe, right? Gabe was encouraging me and helping me. He told you, and then I told you to do it. And I actually called Sia, and we just made it happen because you were kicking my butt, and I'm not stupid. I'm like, man, we got to get her rolling, right? So it's amazing of what can happen in collaboration. All right, Sam. Wait a minute. I've got this box always. Somebody read that. Sam, read that. I can't read.
From Nathalie. I've always had great
Yeah, the H is
experiences.
silent.
Collaboration is call me out. Sorry, Natalie. I've always had great experiences. Collaboration is not just about creating remarkable works together. It's about fostering a spirit of camaraderie and mutual growth.
There you go. See, I make it look easy. Man. It's hard. Words are hard. As Jody Lamb says, words are hard.
Of
Yeah.
course, it would come from Nathalie Villeneuve, the artist, one of the artists that we have in our hounds, which is amazing. She's amazing. Shout out to you.
Oh, uh, you got to stop. Yeah, leave the chat alone. First of all, I can't even
Y'all,
see the
y'all
screen.
should
Stop.
see the background chats. They're on fire. It's hilarious.
I would copy and paste it in the LinkedIn, but I can't even
I
like
feel
the
like we
screen
should
right now.
explain what's going on there.
No, we should not explain what's going on. No, 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 no.
Oh, stop that! I can't read the daggum thing when y'all pop that. Stop playing in the chat. Bad, bad, bad. All right. So
Did you just toilet
look, now
paper
it's
your own show?
I did, and I was trying not to do it, but people just keep asking me to do
Sorry,
it,
Mike.
and I don't know why. So you know, I just like grandma.
Did you
I just
just
carry it
TP your
around with
own show? He just
me.
TP'd his own show,
I
I
mean,
everyone.
it's your
think he
birthday. You can
should.
stuff your bra if you want to.
Okay, well, we can.
Yeah, that's what
How
like
about we
grandma.
can TP him, Sia? What do you think?
So okay. So, here's the deal. I've had people tell me that they like the antics and then they wait for the meat of the show. And I think it's interesting because I think nobody would want to watch this if there wasn't some kind of ridiculous humor. And then the meat makes it worth like you don't feel like you wasted an hour of your life and just want to beat yourself up. So let me change gears on this. Sam, um, what characteristics? So we all know, I mean, we're all smart enough to realize, like, hey, this person uh, owns a bank and I do loans. This is a good fit, right? And then we do all the things. But my question is, what's soft skills? Like, what's important to you when you meet somebody? I mean, it could be a corporation, but you have to deal with people, right? And I don't
Mhm.
care what you say, it makes a big difference. I've beaten better people in business and I've been beaten by not better people, right? Worse people. And it happens. And I believe that the number one reason is the people skills, right? The who we are, the biological aspect. So what do you think? Like what do you look for in a person? Like so two collaboration possibilities, same one, same stuff. Which one do you pick? What's characteristic?
Ooh, the first thing that comes to mind that I would typically go for is the way I feel energetically when I'm having a conversation with them. Some people it just flows more efficiently, and it's way easier to actually converse and kind of get to the same point. Where other people I find, say if it's to the same person, this one we had a really fluid conversation. We were touching on a lot of the same points, and this person we had a lot of pauses, or there wasn't a lot of response, or I'm holding one half of the conversation and getting point-ended answers back without any kind of answer or collaboration back. That kind of energetic flow is one of the first things that I typically feel. It's not something I'm actually looking for. It's just something I naturally feel inherently inside me. But from there, it's really looking at, does this person actually care, and are they actually being honest in what they're saying and expressing, and do they care for the people in the world around them? Are they going to treat those that they interact with or work with respect, and are they open to collaboration and expressing new ideas and coming up and growing with other people, or are they focused more so on staying in their lane and not interested in growth?
Yeah, the way I like to simply phrase it, if I pull up the calendar and I go, "Oh, it's Sam," it's Sam. Then I need to have a talk with Sam. I probably don't want to. I don't care what it is. There's too many people that I could work with that, like, when I pull my calendar up and go, "Oh, look, it's Dean." Yay! I'm excited. That's what a damn job is for, working with people you don't like, right? Like if we're going to be in business, we might as well have some enjoyment behind it. And that is seriously one of the pinnacles of what I do. Like it really comes to the point where most people nowadays are good or good enough, right? Or they so what's the separator? Right. And this is something that if y'all want to dive in, that's where Tanya is all about, man. I mean, her whole story. But what's the damn difference? Like I'm a branding person. Yeah, and there's like 8,000 of you. But
Mm-hmm.
why you? Oh, it was obvious why. Like I fell in love with both of them immediately. I'm like, wow, look at these two. Right. It was just the way they talked and the value. I vibed. And now everybody vibes with them. But again, take 10,000 and divide it by what, not 1 billion. There's so much opportunity. My little girl, same thing. She said that somebody didn't like her. Her little girl told her that her mom didn't like her. And so she's starting to get a complex. I'm like, hey, you know how many people don't like your daddy? Oh, sweet Jesus. We can sit there all day long and talk about that one. Right. It depends. Why don't they like you? Right. That again, I agree with you. Raquel, to me, it's more of like if Mother Teresa was walking around one, and saying, "Hey, Mike, that guy's a real butthole, that would bug me. I mean, honestly, I would be like, wow, I don't want her to think that. I don't want those people thinking that I'm this way. So to me, it's the audience. Who's calling you that? Because if Jeffrey Dahmer said it, I'd be like, so what? I don't eat people. I don't care what you think, right? So that's the kind of mindset. It's who's saying it and does it really matter? Because I do care what some people think. You're kind of stupid. I mean, you got to care what somebody thinks. Like if Sia didn't like me, I wouldn't be doing this. I couldn't push the buttons, right? So I do care what Sia thinks, right? So what is your take on that? Uh,
Oh,
Go ahead, Raquel. Oh, my bad. Tammy's got a question.
okay,
Name someone
yes.
you want to collaborate with that you haven't yet.
Oh my
Okay, Raquel.
gosh. That is a loaded question. If we're
Yeah,
talking
it is.
about dreaming, but we can affirm it and put it out into existence to the universe, I would say my number one is Brene Brown. I have to say that because that woman, I don't know if y'all know who she is, but she's a local Houstonian, but she's an American like author and professor, and she studies human, connection. She studies our ability to like empathize, belong, and love, and she's done it for so many years during doing research. And I don't know if y'all know, but I do love research. I do work with the elderly, and so just studying that fact, with human connections, and that's why I love collaborating and just really feeling, getting, you know, to the bottom of everything, how individuals react and how they are able to come together. So Brene Brown for me, y'all.
Wow. Yeah,
What
that's a
about you,
good one.
Sam?
Well, Sia, I haven't collaborated with you yet, and you're the coolest person on LinkedIn, so I'm gonna have to go with you.
Say that again. She is the
You're the
coolest
coolest
person.
person on
Say my
LinkedIn.
name.
Oh,
Woo!
like
Wait. I'm already. Oh, wait, I'm gonna move myself up.
she
I'm
can't
already
talk.
collaborating with the dream team of Mike and Raquel, and it being Mike's birthday. Guys, everyone, let's just do one more round of applause for the birthday boy here.
How come nobody's playing? Where's this theme? Oh,
What are you eating?
Well, the applause was going, so you could at least be chewing and just take it in. Just do the like, thank you,
Are you eating
thank
birthday
you.
cake?
it's toilet paper. Is that weird?
You're
Oh,
eating
Are you
toilet
really
paper?
eating till you're not? No, he's doing chew.
no,
Are you
no, it's
doing the
chewing.
wacky tobacco?
No, it's gum. No,
Uh,
it's seriously gum.
the
Um,
wacky gum macky.
Look,
Give Mac.
okay,
That does exist, right? Not that
since
I know.
we'll
Just
let
saying.
Sam just stay with the Sia thing. See, mine would have been Dr. Constance Leland, but she's gone. So everybody tell her at the 1 minute, 1 hour and 2 minute mark, Mike says something real bad about you. So she'll come see this. All right. So yeah, no, actually, I don't. Let's see. I have no idea. Sia, who would you want to collaborate with? Like, it's got to be a musician or something, right? Like, you already know who is it because you're already collaborating with people who produce music in the 80s and 90s and all kind of like. So you already like rub elbows with some badass individuals. So I would love to know who you haven't
No.
really
About the dream you had yesterday.
Okay,
with.
I'm gonna answer it by that dream question. Here's my dream. Hey, if you guys ever want to know like where my brain goes at times and why I am, so I had a dream that Raquel had a new friend, a new beau in town, and we're at her house, and in walks in. For those that may or may not know a band called Judas Priest, lead singer walks in, Rob Halford walks in, and he's like, she's like, "Oh, meet my new friend," blah blah blah. And I'm looking at him, and actually, no, he walks in. The gentleman that she's hanging out with introduces himself as Rob Halford from Judas Priest, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, that's not Rob Halford. That's not him. Like he's got a British accent, but it ain't him. And so it just kind of runs through a series of people interacting and me just sitting back watching and looking, and I don't want to burst my friend's bubble. And so I finally get him alone. I'm like in the corner, I pinned him and I go, "Dude." I go, "Really? You're dating my girlfriend. How do you like it?" And he's like, "Oh, she's wonderful, wonderful." And I go, "Yeah, I could have sworn, but you came out as gay back in 1980 something or the other." And the guy just gives me this like bright-eyed look, and like I could, I called him out. So anyway, that's the random dream that she wants me to share with you guys. That
No, I
I dreamt that Rocky dated Rob is it Halford
Halford.
from Judas Priest, and it wasn't him. There you
Okay,
go.
so is that who you want to collaborate with? Who would you want to collaborate
Um,
with?
That's an interesting band, not my jam and genre of music. But yeah, no, actually, if I had the opportunity for music, uh, yeah, wow, there's a lot of people I would want to do that. Wow, this is really, I can't answer. They're all my babies. Music is way too hard. But actually, no, collaboration. I would actually be really intrigued to collaborate with one of the bigger podcasters out there because I do podcast production, and to sit and understand how they work things out and interview tips. So, like for example, though he's controversial, I do think Joe Rogan's a wonderful interviewer. If you just think about the technical aspects of interviewing, I don't care about the content. I'm talking about the technical aspects of interviewing, and I think Howard Stern is still an amazing interviewer. So I would love not to maybe mentorship collaboration kind of vibe. Those two actually are just amazing people that I would love to just have a Chatty McChatterson collaboration with.
I would pick Oprah. Oh, Oprah had no, it was either Oprah, me and Oprah, or me, Martha, and Snoop. So it just can't be me and Martha, me and Snoop. This guy, because I got some shit to ask them. Because
Well, I can do.
oh, I got some stuff because
I'm
everybody's sitting there talking about that the other day. You know what the relationship and stuff, and I'm not going to get into it now. But I called it. Everybody went no, no, and now I heard like y'all going. We think so. Look, I know things, man. I seen them pick up that ball and go hee hee. I said, oh yeah. So we can talk about. So it would have to be the Snoop and Martha Stewart tag team, or Oprah, which is why I like Supermom, because she's the girl to my Oprah in this case, right? That's what I always joke about. But she really
well,
she knows Oprah, or she
you
met
know
her.
though, I might have access to a third of that audience. Just saying, can't speak more than that.
You know, I wear
Hey.
my best vest. I wear my I'll put deodorant on but I think it would be fun. And I want to interview Oprah.
Sipping on
I
gin
want to do
and
the talking,
juice.
right?
Oh, talking about singing, don't we
Mhm.
should sing happy birthday to dear host here, shouldn't we,
Ooh.
ladies?
Would you want us to sing happy do you want everyone to leave? Because I'm good at wait, if this is the end of the show, then I'm usually the one that they bring on karaoke for the song "Should I Stay or Should I Go" by The Clash, because the party's over at that point. Everyone
No,
leaves.
the party's not over. I just said that because we were singing. So no.
Well,
Dr.
you should kick
Constance
us off there,
Leland.
Rocky.
What
Start
was
the
that?
song. Kick us off. Start the song, and
No, it's
we'll.
just
Well, actually, maybe
no.
we should do something else.
Okay.
Rocky, what you think?
I think so too.
I think so too.
Go.
Maybe we should consider something else.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go.
Welcome to the pack, where we mean business.
Welcome to the pack, where we mean business.
Hey, you might be the world's biggest redneck if your birthday is on May 31st.
And maybe your name is Mike Asherbranner.
So, Nicole, it's Mike's birthday today.
Well, yeah? What should we do for him?
Maybe a special birthday video?
Sure, but you know you need to do the video thingy, right? Like, if you hand me an Etch-a-Sketch, you know I'll be blown away with the technology.
You just have to get over the first date farts, Nicole. It's really not that hard.
I guess you're right. You don't start with confidence, you start with courage, if you don't know how to do it.
You don't start with confidence, you start with courage.
We're a well-organized wolf pack, not some gaggle of hyenas.
Now, fun is the barbecue to fried chicken. I can't remember the phrase.
Knowing your tech is going to help you become a person of key influence.
And the way for me to earn and more money.
Maybe you should join the Hounds of Business Pack, where they mean business. After all, you know what they say. Your network is your net worth.
Yep, and I know I need to make sure I don't forget kindergarten skills while networking.
You'll be fine. They are a well-organized wolf pack, not a cackle of hyenas.
Yes, and although the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, second best is today.
Welcome to the group. Dadgummit, take a sip. Mike's birthday. Cheers to you.
Happy birthday, Mike. We are an organized wolf pack and not a cackle of hyenas.
That excellence is not something that you rush, it's something that you invest in. Invest in your mindset, surround yourself with good people, and you'll go far.
Fun? Oh no, wait. Now fun is the barbecue. Oh, I can't do it in a redneck voice.
Networking is very important, you know. If I close my businesses and open a lemonade stand, my network would make it profitable.
Well, I can't rush excellence, only invest in it.
But you need to invest in it. Mike's Redneck Book of Country Proverbs.
Hey Mike, if you liked your birthday video, then do a redneck mic drop.
You don't start with confidence, you start with courage.
Y'all, we're a well-organized wolf pack, not a cackle of hyenas.
Now fun is the barbecue to tough chicken. I think I got it.
Super excited for you. Happiest of birthdays to you. You are so awesome. You have created an amazing organization of amazing and super supportive people. I am so proud to be a founding member and so honored to be supported by all of you. Have an amazing, amazing birthday and a very blessed year. Happy birthday, my friend.
Hey Mike, how's it going? Happy birthday. Just wanted to send you a quick video and let you know that we're thinking about you and we appreciate all you do.
Or you go by Redneck Financial and Networking Coach, and you have created this amazing group of people on LinkedIn called the Hounds of Business.
You might be the biggest redneck.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday, broski.
I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for all that you do, Michael. I sincerely appreciate you, the hounds, and the entire community that you have built. Together we lift each other up and our amazing group of people, and I'm delighted to be a part of this community and to celebrate this day with you. Happy birthday, Mike.
Now fun is the barbecue of tough chicken. Oh yeah. Hi Mike, I just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. Just finished clinic and I'm a little bit tired. This is the clean version, by the way. This is version 3.
Have a good birthday, my friend. Take it easy.
And very, very happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, Mike, the leader of the pack, the Hounds Extraordinaire. Happy birthday. Thanks for everything.
Happy birthday.
Dadgummit, they made me do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mike. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my god.
My God. It's not even my birthday and I'm crying. Golly.
My
I
face
know.
hurts from smiling.
The
Oh.
allergies in here are just bad, man. There's a bad
Oh.
allergy. I should have took some allergy medicine. Sweet Jesus. All right. So,
He wasn't
wow.
expecting that, by the way, y'all. It was a surprise
No,
we had.
that was a for real surprise. Not like the normal, like, oh, he, like that. Oh, wow. Thank you, Sia. Thank you, Raquel, because I know y'all premiered this. And by the way, is it just me or could everybody watch Dr. Noopy try to repeat that over and over again? Wasn't that like the best? She can win some kind of comedy award for that, dude. We gotta get to her.
No, but for real,
I
shout out
sent
to her because she sent me so many, so many videos. She's like, "Oh, you want the clean
oh,
version?" I was like, "Yes."
Okay.
oh wow.
I will produce the after hours version for you because seriously, some of the outtakes were just so good, but we would get canceled on LinkedIn and YouTube
Yeah.
very quickly. But I will show you the other ones. They were everyone, thank you. They were awesome. They were really sweet.
Oh, hey, while I'm gushing on everybody, because that's seriously, man, I don't even know what to say. Dadgummit. Um, tell me in the comments if you think if we should have like some other outlet where I could be more, Danny, could be more Bob Saget versus Danny Tanner, because I would love to do that. I would love just to let y'all hear the behind the scenes stuff. And yeah, dude, you know what I say. So I think we're gonna end on that. First of all, thank you guys so much. Sam, it was just fun to have a chat. I couldn't imagine anybody else that I would rather have on this birthday. You have been a fun person. Really, you've been there a part of the journey where I'm figuring this stuff out. You have to rock, right? You gotta go.
I
You gotta
accidentally
go.
locked my boyfriend out and he's banging on the door. trying
Thank
to
you
get in.
so
I
much,
gotta go.
Sam.
Go let
Thank you guys
go.
so much for having me. Oh, he broke in
Okay,
now. I'm in trouble.
okay, go let him
Okay.
in.
Thanks, guys.
You're
It's great to be
awesome.
here. Happy birthday, Mike. See you guys later.
Thank you so much. Hey, come back soon, anytime. All right. So,
Oh my
yeah, dude,
gosh.
I had to hop the fence 3 times when I started working at home, and they just kept blocking me out. And I was like, dude, it's got to stop. Like, and I live outside anyway, but every now and then, there's food in the house, right? I need that. So, hey, thank you. Go make sure you go to Sam. Sam, but I always mess her name up. So simple. Bergdahl.
Bergdahl.
Because I say Bergdog and it sounds, it doesn't sound like I'm saying it right because I got the twang. Bergdahl. She is awesome. Go check her out. She's so many things. She's sweet as a button and she knows a lot of people. Absolutely not a waste of time to get to know her if you're a nice person. And so I can't even remember all the people in that video. Wow. Send it to me again. You guys are absolutely 1000% the best. Appreciate you. And again, Tanya, man, it didn't take Tanya and Michael like 10 seconds, man. They're like family, like they've been here forever. And that's what I'm talking about. Just go meet people. Stephen Ing, like just the nice people everywhere. Go make things happen. Tabitha Barron, she's been around. Um, she's just all heart, man. She's been going through stuff, but she's got people in her corner, and that's why she's rooting me on because she knows I've been. We're all going through stuff. Just don't go at it alone. So come to the pack. We mean business. We do. We're not just a country club of Care Bears. We are a country club of Care Bears who are getting stuff done at a rapid speed. Look, hey, now my birthday's complete. Kenny D is here. Dadgum, Kenny D. So this is the only person that says, "Hey, I didn't get the notification." Now believe them, because the rest of y'all got it. So Kenny D, man, you were awesome, great guy. Um, I love it. And Gabe Lil, wherever you're at, I know my birthday card is coming, so don't. I'm not. Hey, it's not midnight yet, Gabe. You got time, buddy. All right. Um, but you guys are fantastic. Yeah, that's it. That's one of the jokes. Like, yeah, I wouldn't say that out. If I said that the first three words, I get beat up. So,
I'll
you
say it.
guys
Two
are
Asian chicks. I'll say it for
yeah
you. Two Asian chicks.
doing a redneck
Three
imitation.
Asian chicks, because I'm verbalizing it now.
3. Yeah, dude, y'all are just man. I'm gonna cry. So appreciate Country Club
Can
of Care
can
Bears. There's
I
another
can
one
I
for
say
next year.
something?
Wait.
No? Okay.
Ken Dunner. He's going to be an official senior citizen.
Oh.
Really?
I'm
No.
still mad at
Friday.
you because I want my what is it? A sweet potato cheesecake, Ken. Where is it, my
So
friend?
wait, doesn't Ken live by you?
Yes, in Sugarland.
There's no excuse for any of that. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Kenny D. Kenny D is he talking about Avon and wrinkle cream. We were talking about that, like me looking young. Kenny D, man, you got to share the secret, dude. You don't age. You quit aging, man. I love it. Yeah, Sia don't. Ken Dunner, happy early B day. I'm June 8th.
Okay,
We have
I
a
have a
lot of
question.
June people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. What party did we miss? Apparently.
But where are we going? That's what I want to know.
So
What's going on, hounds? Like,
So
did our
there were
parents know each other before, or what?
yeah, it looks like there was a really it must have been Halloween party, like next level. That's what I'm thinking because I did the math. I'm going back.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Maybe it was like a COVID. Yeah, I would love. How many kids come out of COVID? Have you seen the playgrounds lately? They're gonna have to build like extra playgrounds because there's too many kids, man. Too many kids. Like
They're the next gen boomer they are the next gen boomer generation.
Dude, and by the way, my little girl is so like, we took her to daycare or preschool just so because she didn't know how to interact. We took her 2 years ago, 3 years old, 2.5 years old, and instead of playing on the playground, what does she do? She goes and says, "Oh, honey," to other kids her age, "Be careful on the slide. Walk up the steps safely." I'm like, she sounds like Mamaw because she's grown up with Mamaw in the house, not allowed to go play. So I said, "Look, we need to put her in the nursing home, not the damn preschool." Well, because then she would feel at home at the nursing home, right? And to this day, she's not the only one. You can go see these COVID kids just walking around like like aimless. They don't know. They're a different breed. It's cute as a button. And they said the kids would be stupider. They're not because they had to figure out like they hung around us. Like they've heard
Stupider.
us. Yeah,
Low bar of
stupider.
entry, son.
Yeah, yeah. See, yeah. The grading curve is low in my
Oh
homeschool.
my gosh. I have to mute myself because I'm just laughing continuously. But hey, Mark, look what he says.
Birthday sake, man. Come on now. I want some
Saki.
sake.
Ooh, birthday
Warm sake.
sake.
Yeah, college days.
What was that? Was that the line in Kill Bill where the dude's like, "If I was the general," he says, "then you would get." He's like, "If I was the general," he said, "If you were the general, then I would be the president, and you would still get the sake." What movie is that from? Somebody give him bonus point. I'll put you on the show if you can remember that.
Oh
If anybody's
gosh.
still watching, tell me what movie that's from.
Yeah, I'll suck at that. I'm sorry.
I wonder if Constance knows. I know she knows academia. I don't know if she knows like movie trivia. She
Okay,
probably
Mike,
knows.
since you sent yourself an email telling yourself happy birthday, then you have to sing yourself happy birthday.
And wait, full disclosure,
Yeah.
it took me like I was hella busy, but I would have sent you a lovelier happy birthday. But I was like, you know what? I'm working on this video. I want him to sweat a little bit. Needy baby, greedy baby, indeed. So I don't know. Was I freaking you out a little bit?
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell you. And I know you had a bad day with a bunch of stuff, so I'm like, I wasn't feeling confident. Let me put it that way. That's
Okay,
why I have
well,
Raquel here.
here is the general feeling from everybody. Thank you, the hounds, for being just so amazing. And Mike, we adore you. We love you. We will not be here without you. So I am just super excited. So here it goes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Mike. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, brother. I love you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
he's
Thank you.
he's covering me.
No, I'm covering me. Sia has me all big-headed. I'm sitting there watching myself make stupid faces while you're singing to me. All right, thank you, Sia. Um, Look, now I gotta move it. Hey, thank you. Y'all spoiled me to death. Hey, on a serious note, if I can be before we close out, um, yeah, dude, if you told me this was gonna happen a year and a half ago when I just went out and people told me piss off for like 6 months, I would never have dreamed this would happen. So you guys, man, honestly, I just can't believe it. And if it wasn't for people like you, Sia in the early days, taking me under her wing when I got bullied on a live stream, if it wasn't for, Becky going out there saying, "Hey, I believe this guy. I'm going to share this guy." If it wasn't for these things, man, now it started with a handful and it's just exploded. And that's what it's not about me. Okay, well, I'm good. I can just stop and go on. No, it's like Tanya and Michael, right? How many people can we bring with us? And that's why I love you guys, man. All of you. That was just I can't look. I don't even know what to say. So let's just end on that. Just say, hey, thank you for that. Um, Man, you all are just the best. If I can help you, let me know. Um, if you see somebody, if you're in the audience and you don't know what the hell we're talking about, who the hounds is, uh, just say something. Say hi to somebody, right? Just say hi to us. Better practical advice, go to somebody's profile and go like and comment on several of their stuff. You want to get somebody's attention. I don't know how many times somebody wants to message me for an hour, and I'm like, hey, let's go do this in the comments where it benefits somebody, right? So just go be nice. Say, hey, I saw you. I love this. I love that. Make a joke, right? Dude, it's not that hard. Practice your kindergarten skills. So, thank you for the song, Raquel. Ladies, thank you for the surprise. Everybody here, technical difficulties. Y'all make it happen. Kenny D, I'm glad you got the notification. I was starting to cry, so I'm glad you're here. Dean, Randy House of Pain. All right. His paper plate must have broke. But he's here. By God, he's here. I love you, man. Appreciate you. Um, yeah, I'm going to end on that because go do something nice for somebody. Don't seek out competition. Right? There's competition and there's people who you shouldn't be doing business with. Matter of fact, there's some people that make you look good. You don't even know it because they're so bad, with their reputation and selfishness and leave them alone. Stay away. But go out there, do nice things for people. Um, you never ever know, all right, what can change. You could be competitors today, best friends tomorrow, man. So go talk to people, be happy. And if you don't fit in anywhere, you're trying to figure out what your place is. Maybe you're a new entrepreneur, maybe you're experienced, you just feel stuck, or you're not stuck. You're doing great. You're making 10, 20K, but you know damn good and well you can up that to the next level. All right. That's what we're talking about when we say the pack means business. All right. Tap into our network, increase your net worth, all boats rise. All right. Send us a message, send us a carrier pigeon. Just say hi to us. All right. Love you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Go ahead and roll the outro. Have a great week, guys. Enjoy June is the month. We're gonna rise. All boats. Thank y'all for stopping by. Be sure to follow, share, and like, and send me a message if you had fun today. Y'all come back now.